What's up, Rockstars? Welcome back to an exciting day here in Balloons Tower Defense. Today's going to be another fun challenge. We're going to go with how far can we get with only blue colored towers. Now, we do have a couple options. I could buy Corvus, but I'm not going to because it's a micromanaging hero, and I don't want to do that. Now, Open's really good because it does boost our actual magic towers, but the only magic we can use are T2's Super Monkeys, so I don't think that's going to be worth it. I think the best choice is go with Brickle because he'll boost our submarines. Then, obviously, if we're doing blue, we have to choose Frozen over, and obviously, because we still want to make money, we're gonna go unpoppable to make it as hard as possible, especially because the only money making ability, guess what we have, is bottom path or engineer. So we only have balloon trap to make money, so this is not gonna be easy, and we cannot even get Brickle right away, which is a big massive letdown. So I think the first thing we go with is we just go with our boy here, engineer monkey. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna place him in this very corner here. That should be good because he should cover enough with that, plus he'll get multiple loops around. He's already at a single balloon buy on round 7. Yeah, this is not gonna be good for us because we aren't gonna get pinned for a little bit longer, and I don't think we're gonna last with only one life. This is not good because I wanted to get pinned and then before we get balloon trap then get our hero, but I don't think we're gonna have enough money for that. Okay, we got pinned, so there we go. So that should be a massive help. And now at this point we're just gonna save up straight up for Brickle because we need him to save up and get as much XP as possible. Actually, our boy's holding off really well. We can go ahead and get double gun at $4,200. That's gonna be a whole lot to save up for. We could try to get that before our hero, but I think that's just a mistake. I could sell the actual sub, but considering it'd be a waste of money and he only sells for $180, I don't think it's worth the money. Just in case he gets a couple balloons past him anyways, it's going to be worth having him. One big bonus is we can use all T5s of the Ice Monkey, which most of them are pretty decent for Moab damage class balloons as well, so I will gladly take that. But the disadvantage is they can only hit Moab class balloons once they hit a T5. There we go. We can get Brickle. Let's go ahead and squeeze him in the tiniest spot possible because I need all the subs I can get. Luckily, they can all get advanced intel because we only allowed the bottom path for the submarine. That's pretty blue, obviously, sub commander, but clearly preemptive strike and engineer are red and green, and that ain't gonna work for us. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying the new content that we're producing here on the channel, and let me know what other tower or color or any type of challenge you have for balloons in the comments down below. I'd love to try them out. What's super exciting is the Super Monkey. I can get a T2 on every single path, but I cannot get a T3 of any path because it's black, then gray, and then yellow. I have a massive issue. I cannot see camos at all. That is not good. Do I have anything that can see camos? Oh yeah, wait. I can go middle pass support Chinook, and that can also give me money, and it can see camos. That's gonna be so much better than trying to go middle path. How much cheaper is it? It's $4,200 for balloon trap, right? Support Chinook is $11,000. It might be easier to get this, and we're so close. I might risk just keeping that before we get the money making ability and the camo popping ability. It's gonna be super risky because we're already past camos, but we're only a grand away. Okay, and at level 7, our boy Brickle does get camo detection, so that's gonna be super proud for us, or super proud, super good for us. So that's gonna be really big. We do have some lead popping abilities because of our bombs, but we do have to be careful with that. But luckily, $500 more and we have our money making. There we go, balloon trap, perfect. Then we just need larger service areas so I can place it at the very front and get as much money as quickly as possible. All right, so let's go ahead and place this bad boy up here, and then deconstructions for extra damage to Moab class balloons because we only have 8 rounds, and I don't think we're gonna get support Chinook before we get that. Okay, I made the massive mistake in thinking I was okay for camo balloons with Brickle, and I was not because I had not reached level 7 yet. But now that we know about support Chinook, we can do this a lot more efficiently and go for that instead of anything else, even though it's way more expensive. Alright, Rockstars, we're almost back to wave 40 to take on the first Moab balloon. Now, I did get my helicopter with the actual IFR so we can see camo balloons, but it's so expensive to get money making abilities. I need to get balloon trap first because that's just going to give me money to get more money. Oh, and we can get balloon trap. There we go, larger service area, deconstruction, perfect. Now we can start ranking in the money, and there we go. Come on, give me some beautiful money. How much is that gonna give me as soon as it fills up again? I don't remember. Oh, it made me like $500. So 500 to grand. It also depends on how many balloons go into it. So now we can save up for downdraft, which is $4,200, the same as balloon trap. Then support Chinook at 11.5 grand. What's this first Moab gonna do? We are getting a little iffy on our strength because I want to upgrade this sub pair or the sub so we actually have everything. But I want to get this so bad. Okay, downdraft. That's gonna pop everything that we need. That's not a Moab balloon because it blows back all the balloons back to the entrance. So now all we got to do is get another, 8.5 grand. And there we go, our very first support Chinook. There we go. That's absolutely fantastic. Now we can't get special operations, but that's going to be one of the last things we get because I want to get a whole bunch more support Chinooks to get even more money. Because plus doing that is going to give us even more damage. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy advanced intel and triple guns just to make sure we're extra safe and put down the rest of these actual in here, these submarines in here, so I don't have to worry about filling the gate. And I know I have the max number in my main location to hit as many balloons as possible. Actually, I didn't think about it, but I guess open would have been better because almost the entire top path, except for Arcade Mage, is blue. Now, technically, the staff and his bolts are blue, but I don't think we can count that because he's basically 99.9% in a white outfit, while Arcane Spy is basically an entirely blue outfit. So that's at least a pretty good T4 that does a lot of damage to camos and Moab class balloons. So that's something I didn't think about. Are there any others that I skipped over? If I go T2 middle path only sniper, that would actually be blue. I don't know if I get a second T2 path, it would change the color of his hat. It probably would, and that wouldn't work. Oh yeah, we can get balloon area denial system. I forgot about that. The T5 balloon exclusion zone. That's gonna be really good if we can afford it. We can get total transformation. I wish we could get master bomber, but that's just way more gray to me. Oh yeah, and we can get superstorm. We actually may be way better set off than I actually originally thought. I thought there were so few blue towers. I know we also have middle path tack shooter, which least favorite tack shooter position. We do get MIB as well. That's clearly blue and not gray. But at this point, it's just about making as much money as possible. So we just got to keep doing this over and over and over again until we get it. But I do need to get a camo popping, which I don't know how we're going to do it. Yeah, I think we get a super monkey here in the very middle. It might be a better spot for another tower, but until we get that tower, it's not going to be worth it. We can get this guy with plasma blast and night vision and whatnot, so we can get everything but purple camo. And purple camo is on the least of all of our worries right now because there's just camo balloons basically to most of our towers, which we can hit with all of them, so it's not a big deal. Alright, I'm super annoyed because this is technically usable because the engineer monkey image shows blue. The bottom path, it gets a blue thing it throws out, but its monkey is technically red, which is super annoying. Even if I go top path, that makes it green. So what if I go bottom path only? Am I just not allowed to get deconstruction, otherwise it changes its color? That's exactly true. That's so annoying. So, okay, I think I technically need to sell these guys. And I cannot have larger service area at all, can I? Yeah, it instantly changes his color, which is super annoying. But, I mean, I'm trying to stick to the rules as much as possible, so that's just really, really sucky for us. That also means we can't choose where he places his balloon traps, so that's not going to be super efficient for us, and that's going to be really annoying. But, hey, at least we have our slow monkey now, and we also can get absolute zero. All right, next up, we have to sadly sell our super monkey because this is the best spot for a village no matter what. It's the most central location, and I'm not going to put a super monkey T2 there over upgrading my T5s with camo detection, monkey bureau, and straight up jungle drum. So that means I can also go ahead and sell all of these guys, except for this one because you have to get camo detection for the top path, and get a whole better monkey because now they have, you know, the actual camo detection anyways. I don't have to go top path for these guys, which is going to make them a whole lot stronger. So with nearly $18,000, the next goal is what should we be getting? Should we upgrade the rest of our subs? Should we get even more submarines? I don't like how little money we're making, and we're at round 97, so I think we have to get a T5 tower, otherwise we're not going to make it through. My question is, what T5 tower do we get? Is there something that we're missing that we should really get right away? Ooh, I forgot we can get Megalodon. Megalodon would be so OP, but I can't even fit him in the ring right now because I took up all the space with the monkey subs, didn't I? Oh, I can fit him in here. Perfect. That's kind of OP that he fits in such a small area. And look how big his radius is. He covers everything in the center. That's absolutely insane. Okay, so we have at least a T1 Orca, so that's working for now. I keep remembering more and more towers that I can use. He's also not in range, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell the beast handler. That's 14 grand I wasted down the drain, but I need him to be in range of the village so we can actually get the camera detection. All right, round 92, I'm surprised we got past 90 and I didn't even realize it, but we're gonna struggle at 95. I think we have to get a T5, and how much is XXL trap? $57,000. We're right there. It would be worth it, but I don't have one in range of the village, do I? I have this one in range. He is farther back as well, which would give the towers more time to do damage so that it doesn't fill up as fast. Yeah, I think we go ahead, boom, we get XXL trap, and that's gonna place right there. That's a decent spot. There's a lot of crossways there, and it's at the beginning of the map, so that's gonna work well. Hopefully that works out for us. I'm gonna be really, really scared if it doesn't. I thought about getting Icicle Impale, but I don't know if it's strong enough to deal with that many DDTs. Alright, so I think that within I want more money making towers, obviously, but I think I have to just keep upgrading like my Orca because I need him to be as strong as possible because he's one of the strongest towers I have because he can literally eat an entire BAD or reinforced BAD if he's fully maxed out. Alright, so now we need $54,000 with the T5 Megalodon, and then we have to dump even more towers into this guy. But I think once we get the Megalodon, that's going to be okay, because the Orca maxed out can take down OMGs, so I think he might be able to take down the basic BAD, and that is our goal to get that next, because I don't know if we're going to be able to take down the BAD otherwise. We got XXL Chop for the DDTs, but that's going to do nothing unless we break the BAD before that gets to that point, and that's definitely not going to happen. Alright, I'm going to turn auto start off round 99. I have to see how much money we actually have by the end of this round, but it's really short, so I don't think we're going to have a whole much. Yeah, I didn't even get my abilities up. So 37 grand. I think we have to go Icicle Impact. I need another, actual BAD damage dealer, because the other ice monkeys aren't going to do anything to him, and I'm going to have to be able to do as much damage as possible. Hopefully this is enough damage, and we have to save our slow ability, because otherwise we're just not going to be able to slow down the DDTs in time, and hopefully this is just, it's got to be enough. It's got to be enough. We've done a little bit of damage to him, but I'm very, 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 very scared. Come on, please. Pop him before the balloon trap. Pop him. Actually, they go over that spot more than once, right? Yes, and we popped him way faster than I thought we were going to. Wow. Maybe towers are a lot stronger than I actually give them credit for, because I have mainly T3s and T4s. But with that in mind, we can go ahead and keep moving, and considering we beat a BAD, I'm way more comfortable getting a whole lot more money making towers. It's going to be a little risky to go ahead and keep getting these guys, but they are going to do extra damage as well, so it's just going to be a big bonus. And there we go, 66 grand, we can go ahead and boom, get the Megalodon. So 84 out of 132. We still have a lot to upgrade this guy, but now that he's a Megalodon, we should be a lot more comfortable dealing with the BADs, the OMGs, even the reinforced ones, because he just eats them up and chomps them down like it's absolutely nothing. My next goal is I'm going to get as many of these subs maxed out and get sub commander as soon as possible, because it's going to boost all the subs on top of the boost from our Buccaneer, or not our Buccaneer, our Brickle hero. If I could ever, I use him so little, I always forget his name. There we go, sub commander, perfect. So that we don't have all of our sub commander boosted yet, because we don't have the rest of the subs up and going, but now that we have a T5, that's going to make it a lot easier just to survive, and we're going to get these main ones up to armor piercing darts, and we should be locked. Once I finish these guys up, I think the only things left to do are to get some super monkeys down for T2, just because we have them, and then finish upgrading the T5s of the super brittles. I'm such an idiot. XXL Trap changes its color, so I can't use it. I need to delete that tower. That's a bit of cheaty for me technically, but damn, that sucks. I don't want to restart, and I don't think it made too much of a difference overall, but I think that just really sucks. I can't believe I didn't realize that mistake. And I can't do anything about the XXL Trap that's already on the ground. We're just gonna have to deal with it. We can go ahead and get absolute zero though, and super brittle, making massive damage to my balloons perfectly. There we go. So next up, I think the only thing we need left to do mainly is max out Megalodon, and then try to focus on our Paragon. I mean, after that, there's Deadly Spikes and there's T2 Super Monkeys, but we can just spam those down extra. And I realized I can't even get White Hot Spikes because it changes the spikes from blue to yellow, so I have to go middle path for faster production, which makes them even worse for the T3 spike factories. Actually, we have 58 grand. Let's go ahead and get special populations. No need to. I'm pretty sure it's going to make us more money as well. I think this is the last Piranha Orca guy that we actually need, because that is, how much is that? That is 108 out of 32. So if we get the Orca, perfect, and then we got plus 16, so we need, oh my god, we need one more. These guys take so much. Like, I love the design of the Beast Handler, but sometimes it's just so annoying to actually use. It is technically supposed to be a lot more efficient if you actually have all of the T5s of the Beast Handler, because then you can cross pass them a lot easier and a lot better to save you money, but we only can get the other one because he's the only one that's blue, which I guess makes sense. He's a shark, not a dinosaur or a bird. There we go, a maxed out Megalodon. Now he should be able to take down at least the round 140 reinforced BAD with no problem. After that, he might not be able to take down reinforced BADs, but regular BADs I think should be good up until 200, so we should be set for a long run. I'm also so stupid because I realized I can make these spike factories hit everything with faster production, even though I'm stuck on long life spikes, because I can get an MIB village. That is really smart of me. Well, not really smart of me. I should have realized that in the first place. It makes them way more useful because now they can actually pop lead balloons, which is going to be one of the biggest worries I think because of DDTs. And because we actually have camo detection, I'm going to give up knockback for extra range on some of these super monkeys, because that way, look at this range. It's going to be so much more powerful. My main concern at this point is money making abilities. I could get a whole bunch of more T5 or T4 choppers down. They do make their money back pretty quickly, but I don't think it's going to be worth the investment because of how late into the rounds we already are. Alright, Alright, Rockstars, we're at around 143. Now, we're getting close to that 150 I thought we would lose at. I don't know, because they're making somewhat the same distance, but that's a big help to the Megalodon eating the BADs. We can also still get total transformation, and these tier 2 actual super monkeys are doing crazy damage. Like, this one's got 249,000 pops. That's got more than my original heli pilot. It only has 184,000. Now, the T5 heli pilot does have 860,000, but that's because the special operations is so overpowered, because we still have Arcane Spike to get down, and I'm wondering if Arcane Spike is better or worse than T2 super monkeys with jungle jumps, because these guys are absolutely killing it for T2s. And actually, you know what I can do? I can go ahead and I can pick up a T2 super monkey, and out of all the towers, because I can only pick up T4s max and our global range is already available on our actual submarines, this is probably the best tower to go ahead and pick up unless we get Arcane Spike. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him up and put one more down back here, because that's going to make things even stronger and better, and I cannot deny that extra power to us. There we go, another 9 cash drops, and beautiful. That's about 20-ish grand each time we do that. That's not bad. I'm such an idiot as well. To make sure I can guarantee myself the win, I would have to spend a bunch of money, but I could just put down a Superstorm Druid. If I delete this Spike Factory right here, because he's nowhere near as strong as the Druid, obviously, and I can put him right here. How much does this upgrade? 72 grand. That's a lot of money overall. I will go ahead and get the very basic T4 upgrade, but do we want Druid Reach or do we want Heart of Vengeance? That's only useful if we weren't starting at 1 life, but Thorn Swarm, I think I like the idea of having a larger radius, because the whole point of him is to be pushing balloons back. So even though we're not spending the $72,000 right now, and we did just spend about 10 grand on that guy, it's going to be worth it because he can be the emergency upgrade monkey that we get. So, oh my god, things are getting by. We can buy him, and he'll push all the balloons back if we do it quick enough. Okay, Rockstars, I lost at round 152, but I clearly have 277 grand. So even though I don't want to spend the $500 in monkey cash, we're going to go ahead and spend the 500 in monkey cash, and let's see what we can do. Clearly, we can go ahead and get Superstorm, obviously, and I think on top of that, we go ahead and force ourselves to get total transformation. But we're back to 145 grand versus being at the original 270-ish grand we're back, so I don't think we're going to be able to get what we want. But hey, it's still going to work out. So yes, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. It does include him in his ability, so I'm going to go ahead and sell this Alchemist, so I have one right here at the very front still doing damage. No, it doesn't even convert this guy. He's too far away, so they do have to be close together. Okay, we can just put 2 Alchemist T000s down right there. That really sucks. I thought they could be anywhere on the map, but hey, at least it's still more located damage inside the central area. It even turns my super monkey into one. Oh, I guess because there's only 4 of them. Hold on, let's go ahead and place another T000 guy down, because I want my super monkey to stay a super monkey. I think that's technically stronger. Alright, so now that we've got these T5s, I think our limit's going to be about 160 to 170. Alright, Rockstars, around 160, but the BADs do not get eaten up in one shot by the Megalodon, which is very bad for us. We're also about to hit 300k, so we're almost halfway to our final big upgrade, I would say, our Paragon, which is one of the most important things. Luckily, this guy's got 3.5 million pops, and these guys have like 2 million pops. It's absolutely insane. These these submarines are overpowered, so I cannot wait, because even these T1s, because they get boosted by Brickle, still have 50,000 pops, which is absolutely nuts. I just need to survive for a little bit longer. I did remember to switch over Megalodon to Strong, because that way he'll target BADs and reinforce Zombs first, especially because our boy back here can send all balloons backwards, so that should save us a lot of time. Oh my god, that's 4 BADs. Are we actually going to be able to defeat this? Okay, the first one's about to pop, but the last 2 have not been touched, like, at all. Maybe 20% damage. Oh, Megalodon, please do your job. Oh, we're about to lose here. If we can pop them before they get to the Druid of the Storm, we're perfectly fine. That is our limit, basically. Okay, freeze. Let's go Operation Storm. Please. Oh my god, we're about to lose. Come on. I need you guys to do stronger. Pop the BAD. Pop it. And we're good. Pop it. Please. Pop it. Super abilities, please. Something. Abilities. Anything. Absolutely any ability. Please blow them up. Okay, I think we did it. Oh my god, that was way too close. We're literally about to lose, and we're not even halfway to our goal. I guess we're technically halfway to our goal. We need $480,000, but I still have to get the other T5s. I could sell monkeys to make that happen, but I don't think that's worth it. I think it would have been worth it if I actually put down more heli pilots. That would have been worth it. I should have done that back around 140 when I said it wasn't worth it, and I was completely wrong, because oh my god, we would have had a few more pops at the minimum and a lot more money. Okay, guys, this is getting so close. If we don't pop this BAD here, I think we actually do lose. Because once we pop it, the Druid Storm will push everything back, but it can't push a BAD back. And that's our biggest issue right now. So come on. I need my abilities to pop up open. Yes, okay, we popped one. But this one's nowhere near popped. We're about to lose. $423,000. I don't think we can beat it, even if I place down every T5 I possibly still have. I just don't think it's possible. We'll throw down. We'll just go ahead and quickly throw down an Archmage back here because I don't have another choice. But there's no way. Oh, I accidentally got the T5. I do not want the T5. Ooh, that would have been a big mistake. But yeah, we're about to lose right here. And there's absolutely no way. Unless we pop at the very last second. Yeah, no, game over. We probably could have optimized that a little bit better. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Round 167 with only blue colored towers.